Hello, my air signs. Welcome to Starseed Love. I am Tara, and this is going to be a monthly love reading for my air sign couples out there. If one of you is an air sign, you can check out their sign as well. And this is probably going to be best for your moon or your Venus signs, although the sun and the rising may resonate as well. But for love readings, I feel like moon and Venus are the best ones to go by. So maybe check out you and your partners to see what guidance is coming through for both of you. So let's go ahead and call on your A-team, your angels, aliens, ancestors, ascended masters, and anyone else that could bring through clear divine guidance for my air couples out there. What can they know? What can help deepen their connection? How can they love each other deeper and better? And what should they be focusing on this month? The Venus retrograde may have been a very powerful and transformative time for you as a couple. If it brought up issues, those things were hopefully dealt with so that you can move forward and evolve your relationship to the next level. If you sailed through it, easy peasy, no problem, good for you. It can just indicate that you are in a healthy, stable connection. And even if things did come up, it doesn't mean that it's not healthy. It just means that that was something important that needed to be addressed before you could move forward together. So let's see what other guidance we have here for my air signs. All right. Okay, so let's jump into it. We have the state of the connection right now as the Ace of Coins. So maybe this is a brand new connection for you. Maybe things were just rejuvenated through the Venus and Mercury retrogrades. Maybe it helped bring you closer together to kind of start off on a new foot with one another. But overall, it seems like it's going well. We have, for how you can deepen your love, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this makes me feel like if there is a decision that you've been bouncing around between, I feel like that decision needs to be made. It's most likely related to the connection. Not necessarily a do I stay or do I go, although if that is something that you're debating between, there definitely needs to be some thought put into that sooner rather than later instead of letting it drag on if you know that this is something that might not work for you. But for most of you, I feel like there is something about the connection where you're both debating between something. Maybe there's an opportunity that's available and you're trying to figure out how it would work for both of you. And I feel like it's causing kind of a stalemate of sorts where like things can't move forward until this decision is made. And I'm not getting the sense that it's like a bad decision. Like, it may be a weighty decision, like there's meaning behind it and it would maybe change things if you go one direction or the other. But communication is definitely going to help you in this choice. And I feel like as soon as you make your decision, things will start to fall into alignment. And I do want to add that there is no wrong choice here. If you're struggling between the pros and cons about something, or you're worried about making the wrong choice, there is no wrong choice when it comes to the universe. The universe always says yes. So whatever choice you make, things will begin to fall in alignment with that path. If you choose the other path, same thing. There's just going to be different outcomes. And it just depends on the world that you're trying to create for you and your partner. So, how to love your partner better? We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I do feel like there is maybe an ex that there is still communication with, or you're still emotionally connected to this person. And this could also be true because we have this Ace of Coins. If this is a new connection, especially if you've just ended a long-term connection, making sure that you are doing the things to let this person go. Obviously, this old person, because obviously, you know, wounds take time to heal. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be in a connection very soon after ending one, because sometimes life just happens like that. But I do feel like it's important that you're not holding on to the past and trying to start something with this person. And maybe that has to do with your decision and the indecisiveness around it. Maybe you're struggling about if you need to let someone go or not before you can move forward. And I'm feeling like that answer is yes, because you don't want to be bringing old baggage into a new connection. And your partner can sense this, whether it's consciously or not. You know, especially if you're still in deep conversation or just regular conversation with this ex, you know, and again, I understand that, you know, a lot of us these days are still maintaining friendships with exes, and there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's in a respectful way, as long as there's nothing hidden about it. You don't want to be hiding this from your partner. And you also want it to be clear to your current partner that they are your main focus and that there is no romantic interest in this person anymore. Now, that gets kind of fishy when, let's say, they broke up with you and you weren't ready to let it go, and there may still be some part of you that wants to get back with them. That's when things kind of start to get into the gray area with like friendships with exes. So as long as you can do it in a respectful, honest, open, upfront way, you know, you should be able to navigate it. But I do feel like there are things that need to be let go of, even if it's objects, if it's notes, you know, articles of clothing or stuff like that, that kind of bind you to this person. You could also do cord cutting rituals if there's just energetic attachments that are still connecting you to past relationships, even if you're not still in contact with them, but it's lingering in your energy. So cord cutting, letting the past go, can help you move forward with this person. So how can they love you deeper? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. So maybe this partner isn't communicating very well with you about their feelings or their emotions, especially if they have Earth or Air in their Moon or Venus positions. You know, talking about feelings can be very difficult. Maybe you like to do that and your partner isn't really doing that, but it would mean a lot if they did. So those types of conversations can definitely be helpful, where you're just letting them know your love languages and what you like to receive. And, you know, as long as you're honoring their love languages and they hear you out and they start to show your love languages, then I don't see any reason why this connection, you know, couldn't be something beneficial, especially if you make the moves to release the past person. Because, I mean, let's face it, like, nobody wants to be in a relationship with somebody who's like constantly talking about their ex, and like, you know, and I don't mean that in a toxic way of like, you can never bring up your exes and people get pissed when you do that, because it is healthy to like just talk about it when it comes up, or to be able to have that relationship with your current partner where they don't get weird if you bring them up. But when it's like a constant thing and that's like all you talk about, that gets a little frustrating and can be hard to build a new connection on. So just watch out for that. What you should focus on this month, we have the Five of Swords. So I feel like this is resolving any issues. I'm feeling like particularly things that may have come up during Mercury or Venus retrograde, just being clear about it. You know, if there's already a lack of communication, like authentic communication. This is for people that are with this person not necessarily people that are like hoping someone will come back. So just to be clear, if you're still currently involved with this person and both parties are wanting to move forward, there's going to be some things that need to be addressed. And I do feel like they were brought up during the retrograde. So just be open and honest with each other. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. And obviously approach any of these conversations from a calm, full belly. You know, you don't want to be hangry. You want to be in a good mood when you have these conversations, and just keep it light and easy, but honest and open. So I'm going to leave it at that. I love you guys so, so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you for our next video. Bye.